Hello everyone and welcome back to Alphabet FIFA. So we are on to our B squad and I'm just going to go ahead and introduce the team to you now. So in goal we have the Manchester United keeper David De Gea. Now take a peek at this card. 88 diving and 89 reflexes with 81 handling and 83 positioning. That's a freaking fantastic card. He should do wonderful things for us. At left back, we have Inform Kurzawa. Sorry, no we don't. We have, I believe it's Gibbs. Is it Gibbs? Yeah, it's Gibbs. We have Gibbs, who is a pretty solid overall card. I loved him since getting into the game at FIFA 14. At right back, we have an untradeable item, actually, for me, and it's Dick Meyer. Last year, he was a silver. He was very quick. He still is very quick. Big, tall guy. I think he's like 6 foot. So he's a pretty solid player. So hopefully, he'll get on well for us again, like he has in years past. At right center back, we have Inform Toprak. Now, it's an interesting looking card. It's pretty cheap. It's a pretty cheap card. 76 pace, 86 defending, 78 physical. It's not the best physical you want on the center back. It's pretty good pace, pretty good defense. So nothing to complain for a cheap Inform center back. And at left center back, we have Inform Chris Smalling, who has had a hell of a Premier League season for Manchester United. En route, he picked up this Inform card, which looks absolutely sick. He also has himself a team of the season, which absolutely looks ridiculous. This card has 77 pace, 87 defending, and 84 physical. Pretty solid overall card. Nothing really you can complain about there. And at left center mid, we actually have one of two players that start with B. And the first one being, is he a CM? The first one being Inform Yannick Bolasie. Now, I love my skills. And Bolasie is one of my favorite players over on the left-hand side. So, of course, I wanted to try him. His Inform card that's central. And unfortunately, his stats really don't put him as a striker. He doesn't have good finishing. He doesn't have that great of shooting. And his stats really don't put him as a cam because he doesn't have good passing. So he's a very odd player to really try to fit into a team when he's playing centrally. He'd probably do pretty well in a 4-2-2 out on the wing as a cam. But anyway, hopefully he can do some sick stuff for us. He's a big guy, good dribbling, good pace, and good physical. So hopefully he can do some big time stuff for us. And at our other center mid position, central center mid, we have a cam in Özil, upgraded Özil. We had a hell of a Premier League 2. Really good passer. He's just a maestro in the midfield, really. And at our right center mid, we have Inform Kalinahlu, who is a long shot king, according to a lot of people. His stats back it up, his in-game stats. And he's also got free kicks out the wazoo, so hopefully we can bang in some nice free kicks. At left forward, I believe we have... No, it's not Buffal. It is Inform Sanchez, 88 pace, 86 shooting, 80 passing, 89 dribbling, and 75 physical. He should be able to weave in and out and blow by a lot of people. The card's just ridiculous, and it's fairly cheap for an 87 Inform, in my opinion. At striker, we have Tots Chicharito or Javier Hernandez. 91 pace with 91 shooting, 86 dribbling, 71 physical. That's a freaking beast card. He should be able to finish almost anything inside the box. I don't think he has great long shots according to his in-game stats, so we'll see about that. Maybe one or two, but we'll see. We'll see what it really boils down to. And then our last B player comes in the form of Inform Bellarabi. 92 pace, 82 shooting, 83 passing, 88 dribbling. I believe he's also 5'11", 6 foot, somewhere around there. So he's a pretty decent sized guy. But he should literally blow by us. Our front three should be able to run by, a lot of defenders. Not all of them, but a lot of them should really be able to perform well. And hopefully Özil our midfield can set up some assists. Bolasie. Hopefully we'll get goals with just about everyone in our midfield and attack. So let's go ahead on to the clips. Guys, I only got 2 clips for this team, unfortunately. They were absolutely terrible. I cannot say anything more about it, really. Just absolutely atrocious. Nothing went well with this team. We got 2 clips. I rage quit almost every game because they were that frustrating to use. So I'm sorry about that, but yeah, that's pretty much all we have to show. Well, yeah, this team is pretty. Just don't use it. That's all I can say is just don't use this team. They were terrible. I can't tell you how many games I played and just rage quit because I couldn't stand it. Um, so in David De Gea, he's a good keeper. In this team, he played terribly for me. I've used him before. He's a really good keeper. I don't know what this deal is. Gibbs, he was okay. Nothing really too much to say about him. Performed pretty much how I expected. Nothing too great. Nothing too bad. Inform Smalling was not good. Inform Toprak was not good. Wouldn't recommend either of them unless you need them for chemistry. Dickmeyer, sluggish as hell. 88 pace my ass. He couldn't catch up to anyone. It was ridiculous. Talnahu couldn't hit any long shots. Didn't get set up for any free kicks, so that was a waste of that. He couldn't pass the ball. He couldn't do anything. Really couldn't skill. It's simple skill moves like the heel clicker or Berber spins. He really struggled at that, so he was a waste. He's got 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, so I don't know what his deal was. Otso was crap. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't provide assists or passes or anything to set up anyone. Balassi was crap, which is really, really disheartening because that's who I really wanted to do well out of everyone on this team, to be quite honest. Zinfo and Balassi, but he couldn't pull off simple skill moves. I could get him to do the hocus pocus consistently, but he could not do the spin or the, whatever you call it, the advanced roulette, the diagonal skill move. It was just atrocious. Sanchez couldn't do anything. He couldn't finish. He couldn't run by anyone. He just wasn't there. The Cheech was just god awful. It wasn't even a contest really. When he had the ball, he scored 1 or 2, but most of the time he just got caught up to. But that 91 pace is a lie. It felt more like 78. Like this, the whole team felt like they had 78 pace. Nobody felt very fast or anything like that. Bellarabi was terrible as well. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't break away from anyone, not even with long touches or anything like that. He's just terrible. So yeah, guys, I really wouldn't recommend making this team. Maybe pick some players from this team, like your Balassi, Sanchez, Chicharito, or Bellarabi, and maybe put them on a different team and see how they can perform, because these are all good players. Like, none of these players, except for arguably Dickmeyer and Gibbs, they're all good players in FIFA. They're not supposed to be bad. And so I don't really get it, but it's just how it is. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time with the C Squad. Deuces.